Salud tribe, it's Chief. Have you guys heard of the Mrytles Plantation? Which is probably one of the most, if not the most, haunted plantation in where my ancestors dwell in none other than Louisiana. Have you heard of it? Stay tuned. In 1796, it was owned by Clark and Sarah Woodruff in the story that I'm about to tell you right now. So once upon a time, there was this young lady. She happened to be a slave. Her name was Chole. Chole was a house slave, and she was also Clark Woodruff's, which was her slave master's mistress. Like, he slept with her, he raped her, he would beat her, he would put her and also the rest of the family, including his wife, would just put her under very strained circumstances and would make her suffer for just being who she is. One day, Chole wanted to hear what was going on in a meeting that was happening behind closed doors on the property. She put her ear up to the door. She was eavesdropping. She was caught eavesdropping. The master took her out of the house, dragged her out, and had both of her ears cut off. After that happened, she was instructed to wear a green turban around her head to hide the scars from everyone else. So Chole would cover her scars up. She would walk around the house like nothing happened, or just try to keep her head down, try to stay out of trouble, because she was actually lucky she wasn't killed when that went down. So some time passes, and one of the kids' birthday is coming up. So Chole takes this as an opportunity to put Orilander leaves into the cake. And Orilander is extremely toxic for people. So you can get extremely sick. You can even die from eating too much of it. So she put this in her cake that she was baking for the child's birthday. Her plan was she wanted to make them sick enough to where she can nurse them back to health, and the family see that they really do need her, because she was once seen as the family's healer, and it's respected within the whole community, especially within the Creole community, to be able to heal with your herbs and your medicines, and to do so naturally. And that's kind of, a lot of times, it was the only way that a lot of people could get any kind of help, was to go to a Creole healer. Chloe's idea to put Orilander leaves in there, just enough to make them sick so she can nurse them back to health, was to help her to get in good graces with the family again, to get back into the house again, and to continue to live her life as good as she could. Because right now she was also working in the kitchen. After that had went down, they put her in the kitchen, which is one of the worst places where people could work back in the days, because it's not like the kitchens that we have now. These kitchens were extremely hot, and they caught on fire all the time. So she was in hellish conditions while working in the kitchen, and she wanted to get out, which is why she devised this plan. But the thing is that even I think it was a great plan to do, you do whatever you need to do if you're in a situation like that. But the thing is that she put too much of the Orilander in there, and actually ended up killing the wife and two of the kids. Mr. Woodruff was away on business, so he didn't have any of the cake, and another kid didn't have any of the cake. But she definitely killed two of them, including the wife. So once this was found out, once she realized what she had done, she ran and told the other slaves what she had done, hoping for them to come together and try to figure out a plan and try to help her get out of that situation. Instead, the slaves took her, hung her, watched her die, took her body down, weighed it down with rocks, and threw her into the Mississippi River. The other slaves were terrified of getting found out. Like, if they had known, if they would have been found out that they knew that she had did this, then they would have been the ones who have been sacrificed and been killed. So they took it upon themselves to go ahead and get her out of the way so they would be safe. After her body was disposed of, people say that there has been numerous reports of Chole hunting the grounds. And not just that, but they've also seen the kids also either with her or just around on the property. There's also been reports of there being 10 other murders on the property. So those spirits are also there. But let me just tell you a little bit about Chole. So there's actually a picture of Chole walking through or walking between two homes, two houses on the property, you can see an apparition of a woman with a green turban right around her head. On the house directly behind her is two little shadow figures, and they look like kids. And it looks like Chloe is still taking care of the kids, even in the afterlife. People have reported of seeing Chloe everywhere on that property. Even been several pictures of her in windows behind people that they don't see when they take the picture. There's a mirror in the house that, regardless of how much they clean that mirror, how many times they resurface that mirror, there's a handprint that comes onto that mirror every single time. It doesn't matter how much it's cleaned, it's refurnished, whatever. That handprint always comes back on like it refuses to be ignored. This is definitely another place that I plan on going and visiting in Louisiana and taking you guys right along with me. So I'm going to give you a lot more about this plantation because there's a lot of things that go on here. So please stay tuned. Also, don't forget to like and share, comment, and please subscribe to my channels on YouTube and TikTok. I am Spooky Jim Rat on both of those platforms. So I will see you guys very soon. Peace out. Stay spooky.